Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the past 24 hours, CSGO's market has seen some pretty big corrections. Some may say even to the point where it's crashed. Now, there's many different reasons on why this just happened: overpriced items, market manipulation, the Source 2 hype coming down, but the main big one is the Steam Spring Sale. And what specifically drops so much? Well, it's a number of different items, such as skins, stickers, cases, and even capsules. Now, for some people, it was something they didn't even consider. And then the majority of people, I would say, saw this all coming from a mile away, where the market was going to have some pretty big corrections in the next few days, and that's what we're seeing right now. Now, the market the past few weeks, let alone months, has exploded time and time again in many different areas. When players thought it was time to stop, it kept rising, despite what people thought. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why this correction happened and what to do if you're on the receiving end of it. Today's video sponsor is Skinport. Skinport is a buying and selling marketplace for your skins and some new flashy ones you may want to pick up. They currently have over 700,000 tradable items listed on their website, and buying is as easy as the click of a few buttons, with many filters to help you find the right price and also stickers you have in mind. Skinport has exceptionally great deals, especially compared to the Steam market. We take this Karambit Doppler, for instance, which on Skinport it's listed for $932, and on top of that it's Phase 3. Versus the Steam market, you're looking at a completely different ballpark. It's Phase 1, which is arguably the worst phase for a Karambit, and it's also $1,200 USD. As it goes for selling, it can't be any more fast, safe, and secure. Skinport is one of the most highly rated but also most reviewed sites on Trustpilot, with an average rating of 4.9 stars. If you sell anything over $1,000, it drops to a 6% sale fee. Once your item is sold, it goes directly to your bank account via bank transfer. If you're wanting to buy or sell some skins that you have right now to get some quick cash, Skinport is here. Firstly, let's discuss the main reasons why this market's crashed. Number one is many things were in bubbles and prices were too high to keep up with. And I guess this can also tie into market manipulation, where we saw just the past 24 hours, some of the Rocks Hollows go well over $200 in the Steam market. Now, not all those stickers were being bought at that said price because people didn't want to pay for that, so eventually it had to get lower. We've seen cases and capsules reach new all-time highs, then fall right down after. Now, not every situation when you buy something or sell something on the Steam market, if you look at the graph and it's a huge spike up then drops back down, though that does look bad, it's not always market manipulation and doesn't mean it's in a bubble, especially if it recently rose, just like Antwerp for an example. People need to consider that maybe someone's buying in at a very high quantity and even at a higher price, which after that the market's going to correct itself after that person's out, and that's what I think's happened to some individual items, not everything though. Now, the second main factor is the hype of Source 2. Source 2 is something that's become more and more obvious that it's coming soon despite what players want or think. Data mines, pro player interviews, esports articles all say it's very soon. With that being the hype here, at least in North America and Europe, China has also hopped on board, which takes up a huge population inside CS, especially in the CS market. It's gotten to the point where they've bought and are still buying certain individual skins, stickers, and agents, which has definitely not helped their price increases recently. And I think with more and more people hopping on that trend that is outside of China, they're wanting to sell those items because they don't see Source 2 releasing anytime soon, or they just don't care. The last and main reason for today's video is the most recent Steam Spring Sale, which to me came as a shock, mainly because anything that's not the Steam Summer Sale or the Steam Winter Sale isn't that big of a deal and should be taken pretty lightly, especially for the Steam community market. And yes, it has been. This is following suit pretty much immediately before this market crash, which is one of the main reasons. There's a variety of different games on sale. Every single version of the Steam Deck with the Steam VR headsets and their accessories are all 10% off. So people wanting to sell their in-game items from CS, Dota 2, either wanting to cash out and buy a Steam Deck or something like VR, they'll want to keep it for themselves or go sell it on a third-party site like eBay, for example, get their cash. That's also a way to cash out. Isn't as efficient as it used to be, but it's still a way. But it's also one of the main reasons things are falling. What items got affected the most, and what kind of crashes are we seeing on high, low, and even mid-tier items? So I firstly want to start off with the case market. Let's take the breakout case. This is currently $5, which is pretty crazy. At its all-time high just the past few days, it was $5.33. This is one of the higher tier cases, and it slowly started falling, especially for this Steam sale. Now going to $5, probably will eventually go back up. The fracture case is 40. This got pumped to 47, almost 50 cents, which was pretty nuts. This most recently fell to 37. Now it's at 40 and it's starting to correct, but a lot of this was due to this Steam sale. Same thing goes with the snakebite case. This is currently 34, had an all-time high of 40, dropped back down to 32. Now it's starting to go back up. And where most people saw this coming from a mile away was the most recent hype with Stockholm and Antwerp, mainly Antwerp. Now the Legends autograph capsule, which pretty much all the autographs now are insane in price. These had an all-time high of 93 going to $1 and just recently crashed to 76, now is equaling out at about 89. Same thing goes with the Contenders autograph capsule, where this hit an all-time high of $1.33 because it has the Rocks Hollow, dropped back down to $1, now evening out at $1.14. The Mouse Stockholm Hollow, this is currently $72, had an all-time high of 85 just a few days ago. During the Steam sale, this dropped to 68, now is around the exact same price from 68 to 72 on the Steam market. So I think with CS items being in a bubble, possibly manipulated, but but I think that's maybe a stretch. The hype of Source 2, and the last and final thing, that being the Steam sale with a bunch of different games on sale and the Steam Deck 10% off, is the main reason I think things have fallen. Now, will they go back up? Yes, of course. And if you need a balance on Steam, I probably wouldn't cash out right now since it's not the best option to get the best ROI. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.